Hey everybody, welcome back to Rise and Shine. We've got another math lesson today, and today we're going to be comparing some numbers. So let's jump in. You know what we need though? We've got to have our handy dandy chalkboard. There we go. Now we're ready. So we're going to compare some different numbers today and really look at three-digit numbers. And let's just start with an example of 273 and 168. Now, when we're comparing numbers, a couple things we need to remember. We need to remember place value and how that works with each digit. We also need to remember that there's ways to show if a number is greater than, less than, or equal to. So we have these different symbols, right? We have less than, greater than, and equal to. And equal means they're the same. So they would have to be the exact same value. We have less than and greater than. So let's look at these two. 273, 168, if I think about place value and 273, that 2 is in the hundreds place, which means that's like 2 of these, right? Each of these represent 100, and so 2 of them versus the 168, in that hundreds place, there's a 1. So that's only 100, and then 6 tens and 8 ones as I go through there and think about place value. But I know just from that hundreds place, 273 is larger than 168. So now we've got to determine which sign to use. Well, I'm going to use the greater than sign. Now when we read these, we always read from left to right, just like reading the words on a page. So 273 is greater than 168. And that symbol's always going to open up towards the larger number. So that can help you remember this. So let's look at another example. 315 and 392. The first thing I notice, and I bet you did too, is that the first digit in both numbers is a 3. Well, that means they each have 3 hundreds. So I've got to move to the next place value there, in the tens place. And we've got to compare from there, because right now they look to kind of be the same, right? 300s and 300s. But you got to read the whole number. So 315 has a 1 in the tens place, whereas 392 has a 9 in the tens place. 9 groups of 10, that's going to be greater. So as I read this, remember, left to right, so 315 is less than 392. All right, one more. For our last one, let's look at 174 and 171. These are very similar numbers. If I look at the hundreds place, they both have a 1 there. As I move to the tens place, well, they both have a 7. But then in the ones place, they're not the same, so it can't be equal. But 174 is going to be greater than 171. Hey, thank you so much for joining me today.